some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cardinals will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Florida State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Ware. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He fires one deep down the right side. Balls in the deep ball. Touchdown, no! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisville's offense will have its first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them.
Can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Back to pass, it's Webb. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Working that left side now. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown Seminoles! They went for it all!
Sometimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that.
Breaks into the open. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Are forced to settle for the field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rutgers. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a man on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it first and 10 from just across the 50. To the air on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback making checks. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got his man to the left. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
Oh, that is is a rope for the completion in this offense. I'll tell you, think about great Seminole quarterbacks, the 3 W's. Wenke, Winston, Ward. Dudes that could change the game. Heisman Trophy winners. Every defensive coordinator was scared every time they had to play the Seminoles because of that vaunted passing attack. And this guy, I think he has D coordinators seeing ghosts because this guy can play at a high level.
Makes the grab. It's Savage. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Noles with the 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Florida State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Defense has got to do a better job of crowding this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. Then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get Hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers, find the space, find the matchup. He identified it. Nice 2-point conversion play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Thanks to grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it at the 30. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Anderson with the carry.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Webb. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Slips through the line. He's got it out. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Extending the play. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
They get to him as he throws. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Noles. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The play action fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on...
Turning it on! He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Offense in a bunch formation. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He wants to go deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Shoots it to the left. This time it's complete. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Oh, what a cut! The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They just keep firing. Trying to barrel in. And he will take it in. Touchdown Seminoles. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Webb. He's got the back in the middle. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Rivero. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Using his feet to buy time. There we go. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
52, Louisville, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Webb. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Palmer.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. On the run, deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, no! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's in there. It's good. And how about that to end the half? Touchdown on the final play and the two-point conversion for good measure. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
The Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration to stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
Lost to fire on second down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Touchdown Seminoles! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Nice move there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt team able to slip. Ground. Now this offense is back on the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Under fire. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Buying some time as he moves left. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Rush is on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Grab behind the line. It's Ware.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He is having a day in the vernacular of the Seminoles. They just keep chopping.
Just find that guy. Just let him keep working because he's eating.
Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up, no. Do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Cradles it at the 35. And the returner will be dragged down. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to star it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He's got the tight end. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Making side adjustments here. Now from inside the red zone. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Seminoles want to move quickly. Looking to throw again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, no! Quick strike through the air for the score. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I shouldn't get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
6.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's got it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Kennedy. Breaks into the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. They're going to test the right side with this one. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Here's a heat. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense and coverage forcing the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Finds space on the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but
fires one high and deep. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it near midfield. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. To the air. It's Sperry. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. He's got it. Makes a move. Gets away from one. He's got space. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's